Hello, I'm Tracy McManaman. I'm the founder and president of One Source Benefits located right here in Ohio. I have nearly 23 years of experience helping individuals, families, and businesses find affordable health insurance. Check us out on the website at onesourcebenefits.com or feel free to give me a call personally at 877-549-1212. Today we want to talk about just a couple of the top tips in terms of finding affordable health insurance for you, your family, or your business. Number one, please understand it can be very confusing. Health insurance is constantly changing, and with all the new ramifications of healthcare reform, it's a very confusing subject. It's a subject that we find that most people just don't simply want to be experts in. That's why they hire us. We are experts in it. Secondly, it's a lot easier if you have someone to talk to as opposed to trying to figure this out over email or through the internet. So we encourage you to give us a call. We'll take your time and our time to make sure that you understand exactly what it is you're buying and that the particular program meets your specific needs. Probably the most important bit of information that I can give to anyone is to talk to an experienced, licensed, independent agent. Now those are three pretty big words that really pack a powerful meaning. If you're not talking to someone who has not been in the health insurance business for quite a while, you're probably not talking to someone that's going to be able to help you. Experienced agents know the carrier that would best suit your needs, how they would handle certain situations, and really what's the best fit for you long term. An independent agent, of course, is someone who's going to represent more than just one health insurance company, and that also is critical because not all insurance companies are going to fit every particular need. After you talk to the independent agent, the next most important thing is to look at the insurance carrier's reputation. Choose a name that you're somewhat familiar with, or at least that you've seen or heard about before, or heard from a neighbor or a friend or a colleague or a coworker. If it's like an obscure company, one you've not heard of before, you probably want to pass it up and deal with someone who's reputable, because after all, we are concerned with your health, and you don't want to deal with a company that doesn't have a reputation in the marketplace that is not well known. What type of network does that carrier have? If you go through the application, you find out at the end of it, once you go to see your doctor, that oops, your doctor's not in that particular network, then you got to start all over again or find a new doctor. That always isn't a very comfortable situation for many people. So ask the agent to make sure that your physician, your hospital is in the network. They know quick ways to verify that particular issue. Then, what's the general acceptance of the carrier among the doctors and the hospitals? Now keep in mind that doctors and hospitals really don't like insurance companies overall because they, to some degree, have a control of a doctor's earnings. Not directly, but indirectly in terms of how much reimbursement a doctor gets. So don't put all your weight in that particular element, but do know, is that network going to be acceptable to your doctor and or the hospital that you may end up going to? If an agent that you're talking to doesn't represent at least these four companies, and another one that comes to mind is Humana, then you probably want to deal with a different agent. These are the top 4 or 5 health insurance carriers in the state of Ohio. All have good reputations, all are excellent companies. Now keep in mind, there's other smaller regional health insurance companies out there. They may not survive healthcare reform with the new mandates that are being placed on the health insurance companies, and they may not help you when you travel. Those are key things that you want to consider when reviewing what particular health insurance company you want to have protecting you or your family. Please feel free to give us a call at 1-877-549-1212. Ask to speak to me personally. I'll be glad to take the time to explain all this to you in greater detail to find out what your individual situation may be and to match you up with the best health insurance company in Ohio. You can also go to our website at onesourcebenefits.com and in the privacy of your own home or office, review all the plans side by side and find out which plans you like the best, and then call us and we'll be glad to help you with processing your paperwork, any questions that you might have.